You want me to rob another truck?
What's going on, my tiddly bits? It's your man, the caveman here. Just did another Target run, and you know the deal. Once I get in the cave car, I'll show you the goodies. So we made it into the cave car.
Yeah! Woo!
Let's see what goodies we got. Those are wee pads, and I don't have a dog, by the way. These are accidents happen, all right?
Lame, yes.
So this was, didn't this figure get hijacked? Like the truck got hijacked? No.
Aha.
I didn't hijack it, if that's what you were thinking. But yeah, found it in the wild. So good score. Score. And I had to get my daughter something because I always end up getting her something when I go to Target. So got her the new Superman from that James Gunn movie. And yeah, she's on a Superman kick. So, I mean, she likes Batman more because Batman is clearly the better choice.
Hell yeah.
See you guys in a bit, and I guess I'll review the heist figure. So I'll catch you there. So normally I have a cool little intro when I do my figure reviews, but you guys already know what I stole. I mean, what I got from the truck in the parking lot. I mean, what I got from Target. What I got from Target.
Sure you did.
I'm definitely going to need some scissors to cut that bad boy open, and I'll see you on the figure review. So, all right, here we go. It's a McFarlane figure. Let's just get that out of the way. Sculpting is always really good, of course. The head sculpt is really nice. He doesn't do a lot of female figures, but man, is she pissed off there. Is she pissed off here because of how bad this figure is? It's not a bad figure. It's not bad.
Oh, it just gets me so mad.
It's got a nice cloth goods cape. There's a wire in there. She does have the Superman symbol on the back, which he's been doing a lot for the Superman figures, especially because that was missing on a lot of them. Get into articulation and get that out of the way. Got a decent ab crunch. Head, not so much up. A good amount of down. Side to side's a little, there's a lot of hair, so I mean that definitely hinders stuff as always. Normally he's got these butterfly joints like he normally do. Go all the way around, up, down. Some good movement. Bicep swivel. Double elbows. Pins, of course, wouldn't be a McFarlane without his pins.
True that.
We got this kung fu hand. Oh. Wrist swivel all the way around on that. Same thing on the other arm. Doesn't hinder too much. Double. These flow actually pretty nice. So they don't look too bad either. Well, actually, maybe a little bad, but wrist swivel. I think she has a waist swivel. Well, no, that is a waist swivel. Okay. Otherwise, the torso would be moving. So we've got a waist swivel. The skirt looks good. Nice coloring. The colors are nice. It's more of that classic kind of baby blue. Speaking of coloring, let's get the articulation out of the way first. So not so much on the up, and not too much on the back. Double knees. Foot does go all the way back. Toe articulation. Ankle up and down. A little rocker on the ankle. No thigh cut. I think I've mentioned that before, where there's no thigh cut on his stuff, which could kind of help his articulation. Obviously, the other leg is the same thing. Might be a little. The legs are actually a little gummy. I don't know, maybe it's because they're a smaller build. Like I said, he does not do a lot of female figures, and when he does, they are just super scarce to get. You know, like this one, obviously, like I said, hey, look, the truck got hijacked or whatever it was, you know, so that's kind of messed up. Maybe there's a reason it got hijacked because, like I said, the female figures, he just doesn't pump them out, like, or he makes them, let me not go on a rant about McFarlane.
He's a dick.
And like I said, paint is usually good, sculpts are usually good, articulation could be, it's not bad. Like, it's never really too bad.
A fucking dick.
You know, he just doesn't update stuff. Alright, back to the color, because I veer off.
Because he's a dick.
So I do like the colors and everything, but here is, I don't know if you could tell, because my lighting
Dick.
is really bad. Like, the reds are, maybe, yeah, right there, I think you could see it better. The red on the boot breaks up here, here, and here. So where the joints are a darker red. Same thing with the double knee. You can see it on the pins too. So it's like, what is up with that, dude?
Dude, what is the deal?
Like, why wouldn't you just make the red the darker color of that?
Dude, what's the big deal?
Quality control with McFarlane stuff. And this was $30. So was it 30, 25, something like that? I don't know. I don't know how his prices jump all over the place too.
What a dick!
Anyway, let's move on. Got articulation, got color, got gripes, blah blah blah. The cape is cool, you know. It could I don't know, I feel like when they do capes and they have the wired cape at the bottom, it kind of, I don't know, bunches it up in certain weird ways. Like, I mean, she looks good there, but like it's got this weird thing that it goes up in the middle.
Right. Dick move.
Alright, let's check out accessories. This was actually pretty cool that she came with a comic book. Can't really get that in the frame, but that's cool that it came with a comic, kicking it old school, you know. So that was a cool little piece in there. Of course, he's got his flimsy ass weaponry, as always, you know.
Oh, super dick move.
But it looks good. Nice details on it. McFarlane's always good with the details, you know. Can't shit on him for that. Can we get a nice, there we go. So the sword looks good. She did come with extra hands. She came with 2 fists of fury that are very tiny. But she came with 2 fists. Here's another thing. She came with 2 fists, as she should, because she's Supergirl. That's kind of her thing. You know, she's brolic. So she should come with 2 fists. I don't understand what his problem is with not giving characters that are primarily powerhouses not 2 fists.
Dick!
He does it a lot with his Supermans. Like, he'll give you, like, a gripping hand with nothing to grip. You know, flight hands. Well, she could use another flight hand to be flying. But, I mean, the fist works with that, though. But you should have 2 fists if you have a powerhouse character like that. That should be included. Just like if you have a Spider-Man figure, he should just automatically include fists, like wall stick hands, and the thwip hands. Like, that is just standard for a Spider-Man figure to have. You should just always have that. That should just be an always thing. And as we're still going on, he's got to give you the card. Got to give you his collector card, because you know, cards are coming back. Well, I don't know. I've been through it. I know there's still like a market for cards, especially like Pokemon and shit like that. Like, it's just crazy. But gives you the card, and the always famous McFarlane stand, which I do notice that a lot of his stuff does kind of need his stand. So there's your quality control again. It's like, oh, I'll just throw a stand in there.
You can suck my bum.
You know, just throw a stand in there and it'll be good. Because even like right now in the setup I have, she's kind of leaning on the backdrop right here. Not that you can't get her to stand, just for the review purposes, I wanted to move it along.
It's not all bad, though.
It's not a bad figure. The colors are good, as always. The colors are good. The cloth goods cape, there's nice details. You know, there's some nice wash on the hair. Like, details aren't the issue when it comes to McFarlane stuff, though. And here we got some size comparisons with Supergirl with her cousin Superman, and a classic Iron Man, the original suit. And here, just for a little more variety, we got a player select Kratos and Cesray. I feel like it should be pronounced X-Ray, but you tell me. One of those female warriors that were so hard to get, sold out, and now the aftermarket is ridiculous on them. But yeah, you tell me how that's supposed to be pronounced. Is it Cesray or X-Ray? And I forgot her name. I forgot, I forgot her name. My apologies. But yeah, I'm not gonna do all the bells and whistles for this this particular review because you already knew what I got. So there was, as I said in the beginning, no little fancy intro, nothing like that. Just something real quick. And I'm editing more than a few videos at once. Plus, I got my daughter running around, and I know I shot this at night when I got the figure, but I crashed once I got home and I did the review the next day. As of right now, my daughter will be getting up any second, so I need to kind of wrap this up. Yeah, so let's do that. Final thoughts on the Supergirl. It's your regular McFarlane stuff. You know, details are good. Some things left to desire, and price point isn't bad. It's a good looking figure. She looks kind of pissed off, which is, I guess, good. But I don't know the source material for this particular version of Supergirl, but the colors are good and everything, other than those joints. Yeah, so that'll about wrap it up for this. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Drop me a like, leave some comments. You know, let me know how to pronounce that. Is it Cesray or X-Ray? You know. And yeah, I'm always on the hunt for something cool to bring to you. And I'll catch you guys next time in the cave.